that whole twerking music reminds me of Megan Thee
Yeah.
Stallion on stage next to the former or a future president. I can't believe she twerked though. Did you see that? Like it's a time and a place for everything.
Twerking is mainstream. Now went mainstream years ago.
Come on, man.
Lizzo was twerking with that crystal flute. I mean,
have a little decency. Have a little decency. That's all. Just have a little decency. That's all. But I guess when in Rome, twerk, right?
Twerk. Yeah.
Welcome to episode 57 of Trey and Alexx. I'm Trey the Chocolate Jock.
I'm Alex Dufree.
And thank you so very much for listening. Our website is up. TreyandAlexx.com.
What was the laugh for?
TreyandAlexx.com. We had some technical difficulties last week.
It happens.
And our website, so it's up now. So we're good to go. TreyandAlexx.com. That's 2 X's. And so make sure you check that website out. You can also search us in your podcast directories, wherever you search for what happened?
I actually know where we are. You always ask me, and I'm like, in all the places.
Yes, you did an investigation on that earlier, right? What happened?
Did. So yes, we are on Apple Podcasts. We knew that one. We're on Pocket Casts, Radio Public, Spotify. Those are our places.
Okay, so Spotify, Anchor.
Yeah, but they bought
that's
Anchor,
the hub, right? That's the main.
Yeah, so it's Spotify. But the big ones are Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Those are the big ones.
Okay, cool. There you have it. Make sure, again, that TreyandAlexx.com and search is where you search for podcasts. We're here every Wednesday night, 10:30 Central. It would be, 7:30 Pacific where you are now?
It's 8:30. I'm only 2 hours behind Central Time.
Why did I think it was 3?
Because I used to live in Alaska where I was 3 hours behind you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I be bouncing around, man. You can't nail me down.
In places where there are no blacks. So you get that. All right. So past 7 days, I've been doing some good stuff, right? Some good stuff for the hood. If I was like some type of inmate or a criminal or something, I've been doing very, very good community service, right?
Okay.
So a good friend of mine and yours, my boy Sherman, he is Sherman the man. He runs this, he had this organization called Hood Heroes, right? Nice. And so basically they get tons of like food giveaways throughout the year, specifically during the spring and the summertime. Okay. So sometimes he'll get like a big 18-wheeler truck of just groceries to give away to the community and good stuff, not like canned goods and rice.
Yeah.
Like good, like steak and chicken and like fresh vegetables and cookies and like it's all type of stuff. And this past Saturday we did factory meals. Well, they did factory meals and I just helped them out. So I don't know if you've seen the factory meals before.
No.
They're very like healthy TV dinners, if you want to call it.
Yeah. Okay.
And they were like different flavors. This is the shredded chicken taco bowl. And when I tell you this thing is delicious, you get you some Doritos and you got a meal here. So I just want to show you that. This is some good gourmet. This is stuff. So they say that it is fresh, never frozen, but I froze mine. It's been in there about 3 days. Chef prepared, dietitian approved, no prep, no mess, heated, eaten 2 minutes. America's #1 ready to heat meal kit. So we gave out 1,800 of these.
Holy crap.
Whole lot of them.
Do they have vegetarian options or vegan options?
Yes, they did. They had different vegetarian options. They didn't have a lot of those because, a lot of people aren't weird like you and just eat vegetables. But it was a great sizable. It was a good sizable shareable amount for everybody. And the whole hood was happy. So it was good. You feel good because, a lot of people aren't as blessed to just get free food. They struggling to get a meal. So to get free food, it's like, whoa.
It's expensive. I mean, good, healthy food is, bad food is expensive right now. So healthy food is astronomical. Yeah.
How about you? What happened? What's going on?
Oh, it's been a busy week. You know what? First, let me take it away from me. And my godson, our godson,
Okay.
18 today. 18.
He's getting coochie now, right?
Hey, hey,
He's
hey,
18 now, so
hey.
he's
We told him at 18 he can now go buy a lottery ticket. That's what we said happens at 18.
he's 18 years old. How is he a pretty handsome young man? Of course he is, right?
He is.
Okay.
You never know how that's gonna turn out, but yes,
Okay.
yeah. He is handsome, and
So
he
just
is
know he out here juicing. Just know he out here. He out here getting he juicing. That's what's happening. It happens.
He and I have yet to have any of those conversations. He can come to his momia if we need to talk about that stuff.
He don't need to talk to another woman about getting some Gucci.
You never know. You never know what he needs to talk about. But we've not had those conversations. But
sometimes the streets raise you, and
streets does not raise this boy. I'll tell you that. His mama has raised this boy, and that is not what's happened. But he's going to college in next month. Good. And
which college is he going to? Which one is he attending?
I think it's called Merrimack. It's about 30 minutes outside of Boston. I believe it's a Catholic institution. But yeah, he's going away. He is flying the coop. And my oldest goddaughter right now, she's at Harvard. So Harvard is having
Harvard. Wow.
She's at Harvard.
What's her major? Like she a chemist or something?
She's gonna want to do all of that. So she wants to go into medicine. This is some program that they have, a summer program for high school students. So she is going to be a senior next year. So she's there, got accepted into this program, and it's about medicine and all the whatever. Right now, she's taking some course about racism and race in the medical profession, and they're about inequities and disparities, and so I'm just bragging on my kids right now.
A lot of big words. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I'm just bragging on my kids right now. So that's what's happened. And other than that, can I stress that first of all, as I'm falling apart here because my shoulder is jacked and I need to go to the doctor and get an X-ray. Can I just remind folks they need to go to the doctor?
Yeah.
Like go to the doctor, make a plan, put it on your calendar. If you don't have the money, save $10 a month and try to set aside your copay and save for a year and go next year, saving up your deductible. But yeah, I just got some friends that I'm praying for that got some health things going on. And, had they not gone to the doctor.
Oh, serious? Serious?
Yeah. Well, there's some serious things, but we're gonna be all right.
Okay,
we're gonna be all right.
And they're gonna be all right.
Yeah, but you want to go to the doctor. You want to check these things and get them caught as soon as possible if you can, or prevent them. But I just want to remind our lives are busy. We're ripping and running. We're taking care of everybody else. We have to take care of ourselves. So I just, we hear it. I don't want to be preachy, but go to the doctor.
And wash your ass too. And
that helps
because a lot of grown people don't wash their asses. So
and watch who you sleeping around with too, because chlamydia is out there. It's still out there.
Yeah,
COVID
and I was about to say, and COVID is still very much happening. I don't know if there's a new.
Yes, there is. There's another one. Yeah,
okay.
And it is.
Wait, watch what you say. Remember?
Oh, that's right. We can't. We got in trouble.
Yeah,
we was in jail. We was on probation. All of the things. But yeah, there's always going to be these mutations, but there is a new strain, and it's apparently going to be hot COVID summer. It already is.
Yeah, and it's going around. It's going around too. So be careful of that.
Yep.
Be careful. All right. So, man, there's of course. It seems like nothing else is going on in the world outside of the Olympics and Kamala and Donnie.
And you know who's so happy about that?
You.
Well, yeah, me. But other people. J-Lo and Ben Affleck. Because they was Every time I open Google, I saw their damn faces about whatever the hell is going on with their relationship. You know, are they getting a
Because
divorce?
she
Are they
was in the
broken up?
Hamptons by herself the other day, right? Fighting off the
Not just
paparazzi.
the other day, for weeks for her birthday. She was in Italy by herself. Ben wasn't around. They moved
It's
out the
her.
house.
She's the
They
problem.
put the house up for sale. Ben just bought a new house. Like,
She's the
yeah.
problem. She's the problem.
I want her to get it together. Don't
I can
lose this,
see it.
man. Don't lose
Jennifer
this, man.
Lopez is the problem.
Don't
She's
lose
definitely
this,
the
man.
problem.
But I'm just saying, she's happy that she ain't the front page of Google nonstop anymore.
So yeah, crazy. Like I said, the Olympics are going on, and Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. Now, in the past week, Kamala, I guess she just did her first campaign rally as presidential candidate, and had Megan Thee Stallion performing. Now, I think it's to like get the younger vote, right? to get the younger people out.
Well, I don't know. There's some old men who is going to be very attracted to that as well.
Yeah. So my question is, why? What did that accomplish? You know what I'm saying? Like, and we were talking about this at the beginning of the show. I just don't think she should have been up there twerking, but maybe that's the old man in me saying, you know.
Well, let me play devil's advocate. I'm not saying she should have, but it's true to her image. It's true to her character. It's true to her brand and how she's been. Wouldn't it have been weird if she came up there and she was like totally somebody else?
Well, I would have understood. I would have understood.
Okay.
I would have understood because she's reading the room and she's adapting to the situation. But it's okay. It's Megan Thee Stallion. She twerked for a minute. It's not like I'm gonna not vote for Kamala that Megan was on stage twerking.
Megan twerked.
Yeah.
Killed it for you.
Yeah. And then you were on that call, right? There was
yeah.
So what happened during this call? What was the name of the call?
Oh,
what was it called? What was the call called?
It a whole bunch of black women for Kamala. No, actually a whole bunch of women. It wasn't just black. It was women.
Okay.
And it was dope. It started off in Gloria Steinem's living room. Gloria Steinem. Who's Gloria Steinem? Don't have me do that. Don't do that. Pretend you know. And then we'll catch up later.
I can't fake the funk on a nasty dump.
Gloria Steinem, she has been advocating for women's rights and women's lib and feminism. And
she's a philanthropist. Didn't she donate a lot of money to somebody?
She was just some white girl back in the 60s, and just regular white girl, women's lib, ERA, go, women everything, women rule the world. She was that one. And she's legendary. She's been on the front lines of fighting for equal rights, equal pay, you name it, for women for decades. And so, started off in her living room, but it was the Women for Harris National Organizing Call. And it was a live stream, 2.5 hours. This call was. And it was just dope.
So what happens on these calls? Are people just like giving little mini speeches and like say, can I have 250? Okay, we got 250. Can I get 300? 300. It's
not quite like auction. That. They do ask you to donate, which I have donated to the Harris campaign. This is my second presidential campaign that I have donated to. I feel really proud and grown up about that. First one was Hillary.
How much?
Not a lot.
Okay.
Not a lot. I ain't balling out of control, but Kamala said every little bit helps.
True.
So I'm helping.
That's how she raised that, what, $2 million in a day or something like that? Or two? No, it was way more than that. It was like 100 million.
The last call was 1.5 million for the black women.
I'm talking about initially.
Oh, she just, I don't even know what the number was because it just kept going up and up as everybody kept tallying it and adding to it. So she's doing well. People are excited.
Yeah. The energy has shifted. If you don't feel the energy, the energy is shifted. Yeah, it's totally shifted.
I had to give some money. 8 years ago, my best friend called me crying after the election results, and I can't hear that again.
When Trump won.
Oh
yeah.
That broke my heart. I can't hear it again. So I got to do my part. I got to try. But yeah, the call was just very motivating, was very inspiring. It was definitely a call to action to throw your support behind Kamala. There were people who knew her personally, people who have worked with her, so they knew her professionally, but knew her personally from growing up with her or going to school with her. And yeah, I mean, everyone was saying what was at stake. You know, there was the talking about the issues and reproductive rights and just all the things, but very on point, very on message, very, very dialed, saying we need to do our part to get this woman elected. Yeah.
It's great. It's great. And so what was the name? Was it White Women for Kamala?
No,
the name
this,
of the call?
this one was just Women for Harris National Organizing Call. That was what this one was. And there were some celebrities on there too. Yvette Nicole Brown? I think she was on, I don't know, one of the biggest big TV shows. So she's been in movies and stuff. I think she was in Parks and Rec. I don't remember. I didn't watch whatever show was the one she was really known for. But yeah, so everybody was on this call. It was great. Okay. It just felt good. And again, this one was not the Black women. That's a beautiful look too, but this one was just everybody.
Did that happen?
All the women.
Was there a Black woman for Kamala?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That was a black man for Kamala, which I think there should have been a little more on the call, but whatever. I'm gonna let me jot that down here. I'm gonna come back to men and Kamala.
It's gonna be some more calls now. It's gonna be some more.
Yeah. Because I saw one that said the white dudes for Kamala. There was a Latinos for Kamala. I think George Lopez was on the flyer or something. Yeah. I saw gays for Kamala.
Yeah, it was wasn't that the gays and queer? The gays and queer call.
She even did an appearance on with the RuPaul show. The Super Drag show or something like last week.
Drag Race.
She was on that show. And then it was a funny somebody put together a Cats for Kamala TikTok. Because playing off the whole childless cat ladies. Yeah.
That ruffled some feathers, that comment right there. That made people mad. That made
Did that make you mad? Because you are a childless, and you don't have cats though.
No, don't have cats. Got a dog. But childless by choice. That didn't make me mad. I didn't take it, those things don't hit me like that. I just thought, boy, is that just some arrogance that you think you can speak that way and nothing come of it. Like there's no backlash from that you don't take a ding, or your campaign doesn't take a ding. And I just don't like the spewing of hate. You can be in a political battle. I mean, some head to head, we're going to the mat without it getting, as Michelle would say, going low, without it getting, dirty or below the belt or just name calling and just juvenile. And it doesn't have to be that. That's just, it's such a turnoff. It's so, it's just, it's an insult to, I think, people's intelligence, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. I saw somebody, it was a Trump supporter, and they X'd out or tweeted out or whatever you want to call it. It says something to the effect of, she was talking about her nationality. And she was like, I'm Indian and I'm Italian and I confess to my race or something like that. Unlike Kamala, Trump 2024. So now it's like they're making it a thing of her race, or what is she, or she's not black, or she is black, or whatever the situation is. Earlier today in Chicago, the NABJ, and everybody's saying that this is not a good look for the NABJ, because why are you inviting Trump? Now, I will say, in defense of the NABJ, they have invited every Republican candidate for this convention that they have.
Absolutely.
They do it every time. So the fact that Trump was invited he received an invitation back in, I want to say 2016, but he didn't come.
Yeah. I mean, these are journalists. These are journalists. We are nonpartisan. We want to get the news out.
Right.
Let's give the people not only the opportunity to talk so that people can make informed decisions, but in this case, let's give him a chance to stick his own damn foot in his mouth.
Yep. So, I mean, it's not unordinary that a Republican shows up, but it was Trump. So it's like,
I respect him for it. I respect him for it because it shows that they are not partisan and they are true journalists.
Yeah. You got people like Roland Martin, who is, I guess you would say, a distinguished member of the NABJ. And he said he's been a member over 30 years. And he was a little outraged that, that Trump was somebody that they would even dare to talk to, only because of his racist and his attacks on the media.
They called him on
April Ryan, Don Lemon. He's attached a lot of members he's attacked.
They took him to task.
Yeah,
to his face.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the opportunity until you invite somebody, you don't have the opportunity to take them to task face to face. And they did. And they didn't pull any punches. They asked the questions. He tried to dip and dodge. I watched the whole appearance, but he tried to dip and dodge, and it was a very bad look for him. But the NABJ, they gave him the opportunity to answer to his rhetoric, to his language, to his choices of wording, to his attacks, to his accusations, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Hey.
So the conference was held in Chicago earlier today. My girl, Rachel Scott from ABC News. There was also Harris Faulkner from Fox News, who kept getting on my damn nerve because it was like she was just kissing Trump's ass throughout the entire freaking interview. And the other lady, I don't know where she was from, but she had 3 sisters up there asking them questions. No brothers. Like, where were the brothers? I would have liked to have seen at least one black man up there asking them questions. Like, come on. But it started out, she came out with her machine gun out, and it was like, President Trump, you've done this, you've talked about black people, this, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it started out kind of shaky. Trump, of course, is talking about the fact that they were on CP time. Y'all started 40 minutes. He had a point. Y'all started, because I was online on YouTube, like, okay, they keep saying the speech is about to start, the situation is about to start momentarily. 30 minutes passed, 45 minutes passed, and it was an hour passed. But the only good thing about it was I watched the stream of CBS 2 in Chicago, and they were playing real like funky music. Like I was bopping, just wait. So it was cool. And even if you look at the comments while the video was playing, it was like, oh, it's okay. The music is great. We'll wait. The music is great. So, yeah, it was just horrible. They didn't get a chance to ask him about Project 2025.
They did, right as they were going to. She's like, that's time. We got to go.
I'm like, forget your timer. Let's get into the facts. Let's get into the questions here that people want to know. So I just don't think that anybody gained anything. I don't think Trump got any black voters from this. I don't even think the NABJ gained anything from this. It was just really a waste of time on both of their behalf. Where was Kamala? Now, initially, they put out an invitation to Kamala, and because now that her schedule is kind of crazy, they are going to reschedule the, I guess, the meeting with her during NABJ. So what is it, just a separate call that they're going to do now? Because it's not during their convention, right?
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, I guess they're just going to have a separate event.
Yeah.
I will say, in not in defense of the NABJ, nobody needs to defend them, but they hold, they're doing good on their own. But they ask questions, and Donald Trump was sidestepping the questions. He was not answering the question.
He pissed me off when they asked him about Sonia Massey. He just danced around that question.
He danced around all this.
I didn't see it. I heard something about it, but I knew what happened was bad, and maybe the cop was in the wrong. See, that's their excuse. He said something. What did he say? That they can always say that it was an accident. Yeah, that it was an accident. That the police there's accidents that always happen. So if a police officer says he committed an accident or it was an accident, we can roll with that, huh?
Yeah. No, that was, yeah, we don't like that. We weren't about that. But when you said him dancing around, that was not the only one. He danced around all of these to the point that my point is they had to ask him the same questions 2 and 3 and 4 times, just trying to press to actually put him on the spot and to get an answer, which they still didn't get. And that is definitely one of the reasons they ran out of time and didn't get to the sheer number of unique questions they wanted to ask. One being leaning into Project 2025.
Yeah. So that's what's been happening this week so far. In this, I think that, I don't know. I think that it's going to get worse, to be honest with you, because you got people on Fox News calling, what's his name, Jesse Waters, said if you're a man and you vote for a woman, then you are a woman. Like, he actually said this with a straight face. There were other women there. I didn't see the rest of the clip. I don't know if the women checked him. Like, dude, what are you talking about? Or they just let that ride or whatever. But I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. She just has to don't stoop. You know.
No, she can't. She can't.
Yeah. Don't get
low. Hey, I said it. I said it before. They're going to just keep on saying things. They're going to keep on saying the wrong thing. And they're going to incite the wrong people, not the wrong people, just their opponents. They're going to get mad. You say if you're a man, you vote for a woman, you are a woman. So what are you saying about trans people? What are you saying about, these are the people that's going to rise up, had their coalition get their people, their communities and their stronghold. And okay, now we have that voting block. And then you're going to say something about these people. Okay, they're going to rise up and they're going to organize and mobilize and have their communities and their stronghold, and they're going to vote. And you're going to hear. I want to keep people very top of mind on social media and things like that. These algorithms are in play. So there's a lot that I look at that it's all Kamala, and it looks like right now, just like it did with Hillary, Kamala's a landslide for the win. It's going to happen. There's all this energy. There's the white call and the black call, the Latino call and the queer call, and you know what I'm saying? And it looks like, there's just no way. The energy is too thick and palpable. You can feel it and cut it with a knife. Don't get complacent. Just vote. Don't relax. You cannot relax yet. The algorithm is alive and well, and all of that messaging is that you don't want to hear. That is the opposition because of how you have been clicking for the past 4 years or whatever. It is being kept from you, but it is alive and well, and it is swirling and it is doing its thing.
Look at
on
Twitter.
The opposition side.
Look at Elon Musk and this AI video that was put out by Kamala saying stuff she would never say, but he put it out as it was an actual video. So like, he's using his platform and we got our platform, and that's to go out and vote, no matter how long, like we've said before, it takes, no matter how many hurdles, how many obstacles they try to put in front of you to stop you from voting. You got to get it done.
And register to vote ASAP. Don't wait to be like, well, I got this much time. Don't do that.
October 5th, depending on what state you're in, October 5th or 6th.
Just tell yourself next week. Just tell yourself August. You got to get it done by August. Don't wait till just don't wait till the last minute.
Yeah. So again, TreyandAlexx.com. Make sure you log on. We are here every Wednesday, 10:30 Central. Again, TreyandAlexx.com. You can search for us where you listen to your podcast. And again, thanks so much for viewing, watching us, and checking us out. Any parting words, Ms. Dupree?
Register to vote. Please go to the doctor.
Yeah. Not going to say vote or die, but vote.
No, not
or die.
No, vote or lose your rights. Yeah. Just say that.
Have a great week. We'll talk to you next Wednesday.